So, what if Netflix and Spotify had an AI that could act like a professional critic, one that perfectly understands your specific taste? Well, new research suggests this isn't science fiction anymore, and it could totally change how we discover our next favorite movie or song. Let's get into it. You've definitely been there, right? You're staring at a list of recommendations, and you just have to wonder, why in the world would I ever want to watch that? It turns out getting this stuff right is a lot harder than it looks. And that really gets us to the heart of the problem, what researchers call the recommendation puzzle. How do you build not just a list of good things, but the perfect list for each and every person? Okay, first things first, let's get a key term down. In this world, an ordered list of suggestions is called a slate. Just think of that horizontal row of movies on Netflix, a playlist Spotify builds for you, or that you might also like list on Amazon. Yep, that's a slate. And here's the really crucial part. It's one thing for an algorithm to know you like, say, the movie Dune. That's the easy part. It's a whole different ballgame to build an entire slate around it. Does Blade Runner 2049 come first, or should Arrival be in there? The order matters just as much as what's on the list, and that is where things get really complicated. So, to try and crack this puzzle, researchers came up with a pretty brilliant idea. Instead of just using AI to generate the lists, what if they used another AI to judge those lists? They built what they call an AI critic. And what is that? It's basically a large language model, an LLM, that's been trained to act as a stand-in for you. Its entire job is to look at two different recommendation slates and figure out which one you would actually like more, all based on your past behavior. And the process itself is actually surprisingly simple. First, the AI critic takes a look at your user history, all the movies you've watched, the songs you've hit like on. Then it's shown two different slates, and its only job to pick the winner. It has to make a choice, and that forced decision is the key to how it learns. This method is called a pairwise comparison. The AI is always put into this head-to-head showdown between two options. Is list A better for this user, or is list B? By forcing a definitive preference like this, the research shows you get a much more effective way to rank things than just giving each item an individual score. Okay, so this AI critic idea sounds great on paper, right? But the real question is, does it actually work in practice? To find out, the researchers put it through a whole series of really tough tests. The first test was all about the what. The AI critic was shown two different sets of movies, or products, whatever, and it had to decide which collection of items was better, completely ignoring the order they were in.